Throwback Thursday with Home Sweet Home Treasures and your hosts, Olivia and LaDonna McAbee. This week we're going to be learning how to reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle, learn to reduce, learn to reuse, learn to recycle, learn to recycle, learn to reduce. And now your hosts, Olivia and LaDonna McAbee.
Hey, wonderful.
How awesome was that? We have our own theme song now, LaDonna.
That's right. That's right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Welcome. This is a savvy social collaboration between Olivia and LaDonna McAbee. We like to call this the Purposeful Shopping Network. Please say hello, drop a note in the comments, let us know where you're watching us from, and join in the conversation. We've got a great show planned for you today, and this is our Throwback Thursday segment. So please share with us. Let's reminisce together your favorite Throwback Thursday moments.
That's right. That's right.
Excellent. LaDonna, I wanted to say I'm celebrating my birthday this week. And look at this fun t-shirt, because we'll be talking about t-shirts later on, but I got this super fun t-shirt that my
There
friend
you
sent
go.
me.
You've joined the club.
I joined the club. So I'm officially vintage. Vintage since 1982. So thank you, Blarina, my wonderful friend from Boston, who got me this beautiful t-shirt. And of course, still wearing our yellow and blue
Yes. Yes.
in support of our fundraiser. So
Absolutely. Isn't it fun to know that online you can be friends everywhere and anywhere? You're in Florida.
indeed.
I'm in Texas. Your friend with a t shirt was in New York. I mean, just all over the place.
Boston. She's in Boston.
Boston. Okay, Boston. Sorry. Yes.
Oh, and I
Um,
also want to say this T-shirt also has a saying. Let me see at the bottom. It says, "See, all original. Oops, original parts."
yes, there you go. So much fun. And look at all the colors. You can wear it with anything.
Yep, I love this color. I love its neutral. And you know, when I think about Throwback Thursday, I think about man. I wish I was. I think it would have been really fun to live in a past like decade, right? I always have loved like the 20s, the 1920s, 1940s, like that time period. I really like to study and think about and kind of envision myself there with like the flapper styles, etc. I think I've been a really fun flapper girl with all the fringe. And then I've got these flowers, and it kind of reminds me of like being like a hippie. And I think it would have been really fun if I was born in the 70s.
There you go. Yes, yes,
I love all
yes.
that. But even though I wasn't born in that particular moment, but I could still kind of dress up and relive those fun times and celebrations.
Yes. Well, the when we dress today, a lot of our styles today were the same styles that were being worn in the 70s and 80s. A lot of times now, the music is going back to the 80s. So it's just every decade there's something different, but it seems like we're going backwards sometimes. The bell bottoms and the flowers in your hair and different the clogs, the shoe clogs are coming back. I should have just saved all of my clothing from the 80s. See, there you go. But they would have had to been a different size. So, but that's another way to repurpose. We talk about reuse, repurpose, reduce, recycle. It's just another way. Everything's just kind of recycling from the past sometimes.
Excellent, indeed. And one thing that's always in style, always trending, is taking care of our earth. So I love that you care about those things with reusing, repurposing, recycling, and reducing the waste that may be filling up our landfills. And tomorrow, right, Friday, April 22nd, just happens to be Earth Day. So happy Earth Day. And
Yes.
I know you've got lots of amazing things planned to help us with our efforts of recycling and repurposing. Just want to give a mention that, we also appear on Monday nights as Monday Night Mojo. So in case you missed it, we had some beautiful blue and yellow items that are available for sale. And we can show that to you in just a minute here. We're playing around with some new features of Restream. So here we go. I'm going to show you the blue and yellow items that we showcased last time, and LaDonna can walk you through it. Here we go. All right, LaDonna, tell them what we're looking at here.
Okay, so you'll see the pillow with the ruffle. It is a full pillow. It's not a pillow cover. It looks vintage. It is not vintage. It's country scenery. It has the cows and the Western looking men and women, and a beautiful blue and yellow. Then you'll see the vintage bell there sitting on the table. It is vintage. It's the water wheel. And look at that beautiful blue and white tie. If you have to wear a tie every day to work, this would be a beautiful tie. Or maybe you have a job interview or something special coming up. Beautiful tie. Then we have a yellow bracelet there on the hand. I believe, if I remember correctly, it says love, and then it has the infinity symbol on it. Behind that is a beautiful gold tone chain necklace. And then there is a flower vase it's got a bubble design, and it's blue and white flowers. And I created that myself. The flowers are wrapped in blue silk ribbon. And that's just a few of our blue and white items that we were showcasing for our fundraiser that we're doing.
Awesome. Yes, this is the month of fundraising for Operation Safe Passage, spearheaded by one of our fellow Purposeful Shopping ambassadors, Juanita Harvin. And so please support this fundraiser and help our fellow friends out in Ukraine and getting them to safe passage. And so we'll drop the link here once again. It's the tinyurl.com/Juanita Operation Safe. So there's the link below. And so grab these items while they last.
Yes. And remember, if for people that don't know what the Operation Safe Passage is to get buses to the border so that people can leave Ukraine that need to leave, want to leave, and get them to a safe place. It's to pay for the gas, the bus, or whatever else is needed in that operation.
Exactly. And I love that you repurpose those flowers. So I want to show you this headband for a minute. Speaking of headbands, right? So, I bought this in the store, but because I was so inspired, because I'm like, maybe I can take this home and copy it and share with other friends. And I like to take things apart to see how they're made. So this might give you some inspiration, LaDonna, but this is just a very simple headband. You probably have one lying around or get them from the Dollar Tree, right? Very simple headband. And these flowers are just flowers you may find in those floral bouquets, right? Or like leftover from Easter decorations. We talked about that. I think those blue and white flowers were left over from your grandson's, right, baby shower.
You're right.
So if you're wondering what to do with the flowers, don't throw them away. We use them. So they just took off the stem part and with super glue and felt, right? So you can have a little piece of felt and glue that plastic stem part to the flower and attach it to the headband. And there you go.
Exactly. Yes. Perfect. Perfect way to use all those silk flowers laying around.
And they're in beautiful condition. Sometimes they get dusty, but just kind of dust them off.
You just fluff them off and go with it.
And so I thought, wow, this is such a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be a fun craft, for a rainy day or sunny day.
Right.
With the kids, if you're wondering what to do with flowers and, make it your own design.
Yes.
But that's all you need. Super glue goes a long way. That I've learned.
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
And we did this creative workshop with another collaborator of mine, Chris Dyer, and she does a creative sparkle workshop, and she gave us all these like Swarovski crystals that we could use to embellish our everyday items. And so this is a beautiful glass vase that I received. and it looks like a mason jar. So how many of you have a mason jar lying around, right? So with my extra crystals, I got to embellish this vase. And now it looks like
Beautiful.
upgraded. So sometimes when we think about repurposing or reusing, it's like to upgrade or up level a certain look. So this was a little bit plain before, right, with just the stickers. And now it's embellished with some sparkles.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
glistens and shimmers in the light. And I love it. Um,
Yes.
so something I wanted to point it out is that because we talked about glass, we have tons of glass jars lying around. So you can take the same concept, right, and maybe spray paint it. This has a bit of a frosted look to it. So you can spray paint it. Then you have these stickers. So it's just a sticker. It wasn't even hand painted. You can paint it if you choose, if you're handy with a paintbrush, but it's a sticker that they stuck on. And then if you have any like twine or string or even a pretty ribbon, leftover ribbon, don't throw it away. Use it to tie around the rim. And then if you have crystals, embellish it.
Exactly. And you can do that with your, so many people have lots and lots of wine glasses. You can do the very same thing with your wine glass and then use it as a candle holder. So many things. So many things. Yes.
Ooh, pencil holder, stationery holder.
There's so many things you can embellish. Just don't throw it away. Just don't throw it away. Save the earth.
So join our conversation. So what are you doing that you can reuse and repurpose and recycle? So share with us in the comments. We'd love to know your ideas and what you're doing. And of course, we're celebrating Earth Day, so let us know. And, I really have enjoyed collaborating with you, LaDonna. Like, I just see everything now with like a new perspective. And I'm always thinking about, what can I
Great.
turn
That's
into something
great.
new?
Yes, that's great. When you said about ribbons and things, we go to these parties, graduation parties are coming up, your birthday parties, weddings and such. And so many times everyone just throws away all the ribbon, the tissue paper, the bags. Don't throw them away. Keep them. Even if the person that's having the birthday don't want them, go ahead and grab all that and put it in a bag and take it home. You can reuse all of the ribbon on different art projects, reuse that tissue paper for when you're sending out a package or starting a fire in your fireplace when it's that time of year. I mean, there's so many. And those bags, you can just keep reusing the bags for the next party. So
Exactly.
it's,
Yep.
it's always about keeping it out of the landfills.
Excellent. Wonderful. Okay. And something else that came to me is that, we talked a lot about how you like to do custom crafts, and t-shirts is a really big, product that you like to promote because t-shirts can be reused after they've been worn out as a blanket.
Right.
So let
Right.
me share that with everyone here, the sample that you have provided for one of your previous clients. And then you can maybe walk us through your process of how you created this wonderful t-shirt custom blanket. I think that's
Yes.
what you call it. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so not only when you shop homesweethometreasures.net, you'll find vintage items, you'll find throwback Thursday items, you'll find new items, new with tags. You also can request and put in an order with LaDonna for a custom made item. So I think you
Yes.
do reefs, but your specialty has also been custom made memory blankets.
Yes, yes.
All
I
right.
love the memory blankets. I love seeing the faces on everyone when they bring the product to me, but especially when they pick it up. It's just, it's very special because there's
Okay.
different reasons that we do memory blankets.
All right. So let me show this on the screen here. Here is an example of a memory blanket. One moment. All right. All right, there you go, LaDonna. So walk us through this
Okay.
particular client project, and show us how you did it.
Okay, so you can see all the different colors, squares, strips. Everything you see in this picture came off of softball t-shirts and jerseys. This was a graduation gift from her mom and dad, and they took all of her t-shirts from softball from the time she started in second, I believe it was like second or third grade, all the way up to her senior year. They shipped all the t-shirts to me, and then I cut them apart, and I used every strip that I can use off of a t-shirt. If it has a stain on it, it's okay. I will cut that stain out so that we can still use everything. I try to use the sleeve. If the sleeves have anything, patches or sayings on it. The back of the t-shirt sometimes have things on it. The front of the t-shirts. And if they don't have anything on it, I'll cut them out for strips for the borders around. So yes, this was very special. It was a high school graduation of all her softball, but it doesn't have to be softball. It doesn't even have to be a sport. There is a lady that came to me. I took all of the baby's clothing and cut it all apart, and then I made it into a memory blanket. The baby was sick when it was born, and she wanted not to throw all of the baby's clothing away. And this is just something else that she can hang on to, that she has to remember that baby girl from. You may have concert t-shirts hanging out. You know, we used to go to, I know when I was younger, we went to concerts, lots of concerts. And then my daughters came, and one of them went to so many concerts. We have so many concert t-shirts. One day I will tear those concert t-shirts up, cut them out, and make a memory blanket from it. It doesn't have to be sports. I've done them when it was grandma's nightgowns from way, way back. And we cut the nightgowns out, and we made a memory blanket out of it. I've done men's shirts where great grandpa was deceased, but they had all these shirts. What are they going to do with them? We made a memory blanket out of them. And I wanted to kind of show you. So I hope you can see in this t-shirt here, it's only on the front, it's printed. So I would make sure that I cut out that picture there on the front. Okay.
Hang on one second, LaDonna. I'm going to remove the picture so they can see that one.
Okay. So I would make sure that I cut out this Texas on the front. All right. Then there's no other words on the back, but there is on the sleeve, as you can see. So that would be another block. And the blocks are not all the same sizes. The reason why, that way I can use every piece of the t-shirt. Now the back has nothing. So I would cut the back and use it for some of the borders and strip it. Now look at this one, and I brought this one out for a reason. This one has words on the front, and it has stains. See the stains? It's okay, because I just won't use that piece or pieces. But I will get the front, and I will also use the back. Okay, there's nothing on the sleeves, but I might still use the sleeves as a border, a strip. Okay. So there's so many ways to make a memory blanket. And some companies will do it where they just do the same size block every time. It doesn't matter. I don't do that. And the reason I don't do that is so that I can use every piece of your memory fabric, whatever it may be. So it's, I've done them from any sizes, shapes, colors. The softball one that we used, her mom didn't want me to use any other fabric except what was the t-shirts. And then others, they'll say, yes, you can add whatever fabric you want. You know, so it's really up to you. And I try to really talk to the individual to try to find out the most specific of the reason why we need this blanket, why we need to remember, because, you know, everybody has a different reason for a memory blanket. And you want to stay in that same mind frame. I do anyway when I'm creating. So yeah, I love making memory blankets. Perfect grad gifts, dad gifts, mom gifts, any day gifts.
Any
So
day gifts.
yes, sometimes, those are the best gifts.
They are. And as you were describing that, I thought about, wow, what a fun activity too, maybe to drape that over the living room couch or sofa and gather people around and just to feel each of the squares and to remember that texture and also to share stories. Right? Oh,
Yes,
remember the time when you hit that home run? Or
yes.
remember the time we went to this concert and went backstage, right? So just it's another way to relive and retell stories and to make sure that stories are being passed down and being
Yes, because
savored.
when these t-shirts are hanging in your closet or they're in a box under the bed or in the attic or in the back of the closet, you can't remember all of those things. It's not a memory that you can see because it's put away. So
And blankets.
bring those things out. Let's get them out. Let's get it created. You can pass this blanket around to each individual person and let them at Christmas time when you're all together and or Thanksgiving, whatever, and start talking about it and feel it and relive it. I mean, it's a great thing.
So as you were saying that, I was just thinking that the memory blankets would be an awesome memory jogger. So how
Yes.
wonderful! And I didn't realize, about like granddads and grandmoms to put together their old clothes in a blanket to kind of help them remember, right? And
Yes.
share stories and jog their memory a little bit. So that is excellent, awesome.
Yes.
What an awesome
Yes.
way to do that. And it would just, uplift everyone's spirits too, I think, as they reflect on those memories. Because we don't often get to talk about them every day. If they're hanging in the closet, we might just not give it a second thought or a second glance. But when you have it
Right.
right there in front of you, it's just like, whoa, all those feelings and
Right. And so
celebration.
many moms will keep baby clothes in a box forever and ever. Well, when the baby turns 20, it might be time to figure out what are we going to do with all of this? And I do remember pulling some of those things out for when my grandsons were born and when my granddaughter was born, and they reworn them and the moms would yell because they were out of date, but it made me smile. But you can't do everything like that. So it's time, and what a great way to cut all of that out and then give it to your daughter or son for, a gift.
And something you just said now about things being put in a box. And I don't know, have you heard of Marie Kondo? Does that
Mm-mm.
name sound familiar? Okay, Marie Kondo, she wrote this book and it was like a major hit. It was called The Magic of Tidying Up. And she says a lot about how things have energies. You're supposed to close your eyes, put your hand over an item. If it sparks joy, you keep it. If it doesn't, throw it away. But, I feel that clothes, the things that we have around us, they want to be used because they carry a certain energy. And so if you put things stuff in a box way down, forgotten, it there's something about that energy. But when you bring it out, you bring it back to life, you repurpose it into a memory blanket or some other craft. It's giving purpose and meaning.
Right.
And that's a different type of energy too. And we're talking about mojo.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And how do you raise your mojo? How do you raise your vibrational energy? It's like, things around us, even though they're things, they still carry certain energy and they still want to be used. They want to be touched and felt and remembered.
Yes. It's just a great way to share memories, no matter what the background of it. The memories is all we have sometimes is the
Mm.
memories.
Exactly. So if you're just tuning in now, this is a Throwback Thursday segment with LaDonna McAbee and Olivia Vo. Please share with us your favorite Throwback Thursday moments. Let's reminisce with you of those special memories. Share with us in the comments. Let us know where you're watching us from. Say hello. And, share with us too. What are your favorite ways to reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose? Something I want to bring to your attention, LaDonna, because you've always got me thinking. So soda pop cans. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
How often do we just throw these away and don't pay it attention? So I've discovered that with these loops, they make excellent hanger for storage items. So for example, if you're looking to save space or maximize space in your closet, you can put this on a hanger like so. And oops, live demonstration. And because it has another loop here, you can hang another hanger on that loop. And so if you're looking to, double up on your t-shirt so that way they hang better, you can do that.
Perfect.
And this is from a soda pop can.
Yes, that's a perfect idea. Never thought of that.
See that?
Perfect.
Or
Yes.
if you're looking like me to put together outfits, and you can get, a shirt hanger and a pants hanger and put together your outfit as well too.
Yes. When my girls were younger, I would do that every Sunday. We would plan our meals for the week and we would hang different sets of clothing up. And I had a certain rod and I would say, okay, you can wear anything on this rod this week, but nothing on the top rod. That way I don't have to fuss or fight with them when they were younger. But, they're older now, of course. But that way there was no arguing. Their shoes were laid out, their hair bows, their everything, top, bottoms, everything. And that would have been a great idea if I would have had that. I always use the clothespins, So it's, again, it's always about saving time, saving energy, working smarter, not harder.
Excellent. And I think you're working on a project. I'm going to share the picture here in a minute. And so walk us through this project that you've got going on. And let me pull up this here. So let's get creative with LaDonna. Here we go. It's going to be this item. Okay. So what is this repurposing project you've got going on, LaDonna?
Okay, so when I sort through things, okay, I can't sell this because the back is missing. The watch works perfectly, but I can't sell it. The back is missing, okay? So I put it to the side because maybe I'll find a back that will work for it, okay? If I don't, look at all these beautiful bling bling pieces that are in this watch. I could easily take those pieces out and use them on another piece, okay? So again, I'm not throwing everything away. The band can be used hopefully in another watch. The timepieces can be used in another watch if I cannot find a back to match, okay? But it has some beautiful bling bling pieces. All right, so this cross, I found it beautiful green and black bling bling. Look at that, how beautiful. And it is a vintage cross. You can tell but it has some of the sparkles. Some of the bling blings are missing. So I'm hoping to run across some more bling bling to put in here. And that will be pretty easy to do. If nothing else, I can take some out and add the clear in there to make it look good. Then it would be the clear, the green, and the black crystals. So see, it's mixing and matching, but not throwing it away. Okay. And then you can see there's other odd and end pieces, earrings that are missing the other one too. We can use those charms and other chains and beads on like a picture frame. You can decorate a picture frame with other objects. Well, it once was an earring, but nobody will ever know that once you take that earring apart and use it for something else. Like the little silver ribbon, you can take that chain off of there and add it to your bracelet because it is a charm. The little wing on the earring, same thing. Take it off and put it on a bracelet or a necklace or another kind of earring. So there's so many things that you can do with those odd and end pieces. And most of us have earrings laying around that we've lost the other one too. Don't throw it away. Utilize it for something else, depending on what's on there, especially if it has a charm. It can go on so many other bracelets especially. So just some other great ideas to save our earth and keep our landfills empty, hopefully one day. And knowing that tomorrow is Earth Day, make sure today or tomorrow or this weekend, maybe start cleaning out your flower beds and maybe planting a tree, a flower, something. Keep your
Excellent.
earth clean. Yes.
Keep your earth clean. Yeah, and my neighbors and I, we just pick up the trash in our neighborhood, right? So we see it. Sometimes when the garbage trucks come through, sometimes they don't get everything, so we just pick it up, right? And
Exactly. And we live in Texas, so the wind, we have a lot of wind. So it just, even though I live in the country, I don't know what happens. Just trash appears. And we just go and, pick it up because we don't want to live like that.
yeah, exactly. Your environment matters.
Yeah,
And
we don't
so,
care where it came from. We're not happy about it, but we'll just pick it up, and throw it out. Or, sometimes since we do live in the country, we will burn it if it's a safe product to burn. Some things have to be thrown away, let's face it. But so many things we throw away does not have to be thrown away.
excellent. So I hope you enjoy this segment of Throwback Thursday with Home Sweet Home Treasures. LaDonna, McAbee, and Olivia Vo here. And so join in the conversation. You're watching this on replay, #replay. Let us know how you are celebrating Earth Day. Share with us your favorite ways to recycle, repurpose, or reuse your items. And again, please support our fundraiser. It's Operation Safe Passage for Ukraine. There's the link. And we're always looking for new purposeful ambassadors as well. So please nominate a local or international cause of your choice that we can help support and promote. You can sign up to be a purposeful ambassador with homesweethometreasures.net or email LaDonna here. This is our email address. And we'll be sure to wear the colors of your charitable cause and promote it that way too. So we're looking for submissions for the next month or so. All right. So thank you again for watching this segment of Throwback Thursdays, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Have a great week.